Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for a new episode of Rack, featuring Twillz and underscore tilde parentheses dash dash new dad Twillz Lack. I'm a new dad.
You a new dad?
I'm a new dad, yo.
Tell me more.
I wanted to tell you about this.
Tell me more.
A few days ago, but I wanted to make sure, huh?
Days.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure we just crossed over the second trimester, and I'm about to be a new dad, yo.
I'm not saying congratulations to this foolishness.
Somebody might call me a zaddy. I be picking them up. I be picking these ladies up
Dion.
like litter.
Dion, I'm your best friend, right?
Okay. What's up?
I'm your best friend?
Best friend.
All right. I need you to give a just kidding.
Why?
I need that just kidding, though. Because you said it so seriously, like, yeah, now this is the time where I could tell Twillz about this.
No, I would have never told you live in front of everybody. No. That's preposterous.
I'd be like,
that's preposterous.
I would need so many details. We would be delving deep into your personal life on camera.
Preposterous. That'd be wild.
Yeah.
That is so out of character of me.
I was like, you said it with such a.
I'm glad we went live because I wanted to tell you something, Twillz. I've been holding this back.
Tell you.
Is it the second trimester that you wait?
You get into the second trimester.
How many trimesters is it? 8? Was that 9 weeks? What is that?
There's what's in the name? 3 trimesters in a pregnancy.
So how many months is in a? So obviously it's 3 months. That's first trimester. Okay. Mm-hmm. It's crazy how a baby starts to grow in your stomach. We call it 1 month, 2 months. How long are you pregnant? Mm-hmm. As soon as the baby is born, those immediately start over again.
What country is it that I kind of feel like they do, like, the baby comes out and it's like they're one or something like that? Is that some random information?
But it's also called your birthday.
Yeah.
Not consumption. Was it consumption day? Was it consummation?
Consummation day?
Is consummation? Sex day? What is it? Consummation.
Conceived.
No.
The day you were conceived.
No, it's consummation.
Consummation is sex.
What's consummation? 40 weeks is three trimesters. We're really pregnant 10 months.
Yeah.
Constipation? No. Conception. How do you say it?
Conception? Yeah, because that's the correct verb of conceive. Yeah, conception.
How is that the correct verb?
Not verb. It's rooted from conceive.
But it don't have a V in it.
English. It's the English language. What, are you really trying to make sense of this?
You know what bothers me today? It took me 30 seconds to try to write the word sure. I was like, sure.
Sure or sure?
Are you sure?
Okay, sure.
And I was like, sure. I was like, I know how to spell this. And I was like, SH. I was like, nothing makes sense. I've never seen. I was like, SHURE.
That's the microphone.
Right, because I was like, no,
it's not this one, the other one.
I was like, sure. I was like, this don't even look right. How do you spell sure? And I was like, damn, I gotta do this, man. I was like, Google.
Yes, Google.
Google, how do you spell sure? And I was like, fuck.
I think sometimes there's brain farts on certain words. Like, that's okay.
Yeah.
It happens. How frequently does this happen to you?
Yeah. And Deion Cole has a joke about it took him a while to figure out how to spell the word of. You would think there's a V in there. Like O-V?
Man.
Of. Because you don't say F at all. Uff.
No.
Uff.
And then off is
right
a whole nother situation.
Sound.
I brain farted totally today in the other podcast. And it was a word I was trying to find but wouldn't come to me. And I was like, oh, what is that word? So when the person was talking, in my head, I was still trying to find the word. I was like, I can't think of this word. And it was basically like when you have access to or you're around certain things. And I still can't think of the word. I'm about to look it up right now.
Wow.
Like my brain farted so...
How you gonna have a brain fart during the brain fart explanation?
Because I never like...
Figured out what the
figured
word was.
it out. Like my brain, like the fart is still lasting.
I love how you said, Big Sis Chris said, we're trying not to judge. But of course you guys are judging. That's not cool. That's not cool. So you see how Twilla's face is made up really, really nice. She had someone come in to do her makeup.
Exposed. That's the word I was trying to think of.
On your shirt, yo.
It says exposure.
It's on your shirt.
I wasn't wearing it earlier.
What does your shirt mean?
Exposure. I can't read backwards.
Exposure can't pay bills, yo.
Essentially, what you'll find a lot working in different industries, but what I've come to in our industry is that a lot of people will be like, hey, can you work on my project? I can't pay, but there will be food. I can't pay, but, and one of the things that they but with is, but there will be exposure.
A lot of exposure.
Like this is an opportunity. One of our actors, his son is best friends with somebody who's cousins with Robert De Niro. And so like you're around the really good people and it comes like, sure, you have to pay your dues. And I think there's definitely merit in doing it. Mm-hmm. And it really does depend on like the project. I'm not saying like, you know, like you completely cut it out, but at a certain point you're like, hey, that's cool, but exposure can't pay my bills. Like I need to eat. Mm-hmm. Like this is an actual hard skill this is a skill that I've acquired and it's how I pay my bills. It's how I provide for myself. So, thank you for the exposure, but I need cash.
Yeah. How about this? I'm gonna give you a scenario for you, right? You on your wits end, right? I need a job. This is what you've been saying. Somebody say, hey, listen, I have a movie starring you, Beyonce, Oprah.
Okay, all right.
Just three of y'all. Just the three of y'all.
Beyonce and Oprah.
Just three of y'all.
Me.
Just the three of y'all.
Okay.
All you guys are going to be estranged sisters.
Wait, I'm going to be sisters with Oprah and Beyonce?
Yes. You are part of this cast.
That's dope. Okay.
We can't pay you.
What do you mean you can't pay?
We can pay them. We can't pay you specifically. Everybody, the cast, the crew, everybody's getting paid.
Why can't I get paid?
This is opportunity for you. This is exposure. I'm asking you. I need you to do this 6 months movie. We're going to be over in New Zealand. And I need you to do this movie. And if it works, it's going to be the new Harry Potter. It's going to be a chance for you to do.
So you want me to do free labor for 6 months?
But it's with Oprah.
12 hours a day.
It's with Oprah and Beyonce.
How am I pay my bills?
I just need for you to just figure it out.
My apartment.
Figure it out.
No, because fans as a fan of those two, I know they'd be highly disappointed that I accepted a job like that and didn't advocate for myself. So no, I would not accept that.
I would accept it and then tell them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't accept the standards of no payment. Like, I'd be like, okay.
I'll definitely like, can you believe? I try to put them in. Can you believe they try to make us do this job for no pay? They not paying you?
Yep. That's exactly that's what, when I say I'm not accepting that standard, it would definitely be like, I'm going to get paid.
Yeah.
Somebody paying me.
Somebody going to pay me.
And if it's me getting in the ears of Oprah and Beyonce and having them like shame you to pay me, the same thing you paying them. Maybe not the same, but close. You know what I'm saying? Like they have a little more star power. They might be EPs, but give me my acting rate.
Yeah.
Like you can't even offer me SAG scale.
Hey, we budgeted for everybody, but we need somebody like you to take the bullet.
How about you take the bullet, pay me your rate? No.
But also if it's in a different country,
I have to get there.
right? But listen. If you are being flued out to New Zealand,
I've always wanted to be flued out.
right? You're being flued out to New Zealand. What are you paying?
What do you mean?
You don't have an apartment no more. You're like, hey, you're gonna take that.
Bills, cell phone.
They covering everything for you.
They're covering all that. And after that 6 months, then what? After the job is wrapped, then what?
Hopefully you can.
Hopefully. This a closed set. I can't take pictures. Nobody knows I'm actively doing this.
Right. But you better work that tongue. Not that like that. Hey, y'all, can y'all believe we doing this for free? Can you just kind of like donate me? You a fan of my work? Can you give me like $20 to pay for my? No. No. Room and board. You paying for my travel and where I'm staying. There you go, and this is it.
I got student loans. I just got stressed with this whole conversation.
Why? That's a life right there. Because, you know.
And then they willing to do that with you. You're not even staying in the same hotel. They didn't give you the same decent room. They treat you like trash. You were allowing these people to step on your necks.
What is the worst you ever got screwed over in Hollywood when it comes to the exposure or doing this for free?
Not getting a credit.
Ooh, I remember that one. Is that the one I know? Mm-hmm. Ooh.
But I think like I don't have too many negative experiences, but for me it's like if you reach out to me and ask me to do a work, I do work, and you're not even gonna give me
the correct credit. Yeah.
Then I have beef with you.
Hey, y'all asked me what my worst Hollywood experience is, and I can't wait to tell you.
Hey, Dion, what's your worst Hollywood experience?
Oh, who, me?
Yeah, you.
I'm glad you asked. It wasn't really the exposure sort of thing. Mm-hmm. It was just like, I hate Hollywood. There was an audition. I'm sorry, let me backtrack. There was a job that someone sold me on, said I'd be perfect for this character. Uh-huh. Can you play a deranged older brother? And they sold me on, yeah, absolutely. So the whole time I'm watching like Jason Lyric, trying to like, ooh, I want to play this guy.
That's a good deranged older brother.
I'm gonna hone in that character. And I didn't have a car at this time. Mm-hmm. And I had to the shoot was in Diamond Bar.
Oof. Yeah, that's far.
Yeah, if y'all don't know where Diamond Bar is at, I'm sure NSZ and Big Sis know where that's at. LA to Diamond Bar.
Was in traffic?
Hold on, hear me out.
I'm stressed. Go ahead.
Watch me move though. Watch me move. Watch this. The shoot started at 8:00 in the morning, 8 a.m. Mm-hmm. I don't have a car. Mm-hmm. I don't have friends that's willing to do this for me. I had to catch the bus.
There's a bus that goes to Diamond Bar.
I had to catch several buses. So I caught it at midnight. Took several buses, maybe like 6 that got me there, right? It took me like, I could have took like a Greyhound. But I was very new out here.
Yeah.
Like maybe like 2 years in here. Like 6 buses.
It was definitely a train that went the way.
I didn't know that was a thing. Cause I'm fresh from Dayton, Ohio. Get there maybe like 15 minutes late, right? Because at certain times, certain buses only come once an hour.
I know about the bus
once
experience.
An hour.
Yeah. I know about this bus experience.
I get there. It's several of me's there. This is an audition. I get there. And can you state your name and where you from?
Wow.
Sold me on the role.
Wow.
I get there and I said I never got a script, and they handed me a script. I'm learning the lines as we go.
Oh no.
Cold reading, me, cold reading.
Yeah.
And delivered the lines with no energy. Did not know what the character. I was more like thinking to myself, like, how did I get screwed over? This is really Hollywood? Did I really get screwed over like this? Get all the way there, bombed the audition. All right, we're good. Thank you. I like, so what's next? We're trying to book the character today for the shoot at noon, and we'll let you know. So just kind of sit around and we'll let you know. It's like 12 of us in there, all big, dark-skinned guys.
I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah. I didn't get picked. And then I had to bus all the way back.
That's depressing.
Yep.
That's a Hollywood story.
For a hot 2-minute audition.
You know who has
Then
oh gosh, there's more.
I was so exhausted from the midnight drive. Then I was catching the bus back.
You fell asleep.
Fell asleep.
Missed
several stops. Did not know where I was at.
Oh no.
This was before GPS. Yeah, fell asleep. Woke up like, oh God, where am I? I'm trying to get to LA. He said, ooh, get off here. Take the 173 to here. And I was like, oh God. He's like, I don't know from there, bro. And I was like, I had to go to the ATM to get more cash. I didn't have a bus thing.
Yeah.
Yep. Worst opening
that is
number of Los Angeles. This was like 2002, 2003.
That's bad. That's a bad one.
Young Twillz Lack getting broken in.
You know who has a hilarious, embarrassing audition story?
What is it? Who is it?
Gabrielle Union.
Talk about it.
So in her book, we're gonna need You Got Anything Stronger? That's the second book.
Okay.
And she was saying that she was up for an audition for the second Matrix. And they were describing the role. It was Noni, who actually got the role? The
Noni Stock. For what, bro?
Matrix, the second Matrix.
Oh yeah, Moni.
Noni, whatever her name is. Yeah. So she was up for that role. So obviously she didn't get it. But she was saying that like they were giving her like the rundown, and in her head she just saw like the Janet Jackson that had like she had like Janet Jackson with the curls in her hair and the white tank top and ripped jeans. Like that's the role, the vibe that she was going to give to that role. And she went all out and she was really channeling Janet Jackson. So just hearing you talking about Bokeem Wood behind you channeling it. And so she was channeling Janet. She went to her hair person, got a weave that matched. The makeup person did her just like Janet down to the mole. She gets to the audition room. She signs in, and the girl's looking at her like really strange, and in comes Janet Jackson auditioning for the same role.
Oh boy.
So she was like, Janet looked at her like, she was like, I'll never forget that moment. I felt like so small, because it was like while I was channeling Janet Jackson and trying to bring that energy, the real Janet was already auditioning for the role. And
she didn't get it herself though.
Yeah, Janet didn't. I don't know if she turned it. I don't know. It didn't. Yeah. Neither one of them got it. And she said years later, like her and Janet are friends. They're hanging out somewhere, and Janet never brought it up. But like she was like, I had to ask, and Janet was like, yeah, I was never gonna bring that up to you.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got any audition stories? Bad audition stories? Got several more.
Dang. I think like I never have any like embarrassing audition stories. Like mine were pretty standard.
Yeah.
I don't think I auditioned long enough to get a bad one.
Being a black male in Hollywood, you tend to see the same black males on auditions.
You're gonna see your type often.
You're gonna see your type often. My type was a lot of like B-list actors. You'll see like Brian Hooks. You'll see like I can't think of dude's name. What's the dark skinned dude that played in several movies? I can't think of his face. Bunch of tall dark skinned dudes. I can't think of his face. He has a very Jackie Long.
Yeah.
Jackie Long.
Yeah.
So I kept seeing a bunch of those around. I seen Ray J. So I was like, there's no way. Why would they pick me?
Right.
Out of all these actual B-list, C-list actors that actually has jobs. It's not even... It's
like
not
a
even,
recognizable face.
Right. It's not even fiscally responsible for them to pick a nobody unless I really kill a role.
Yeah.
Like I'm playing somebody that's nobody, you know, you need a nobody face. So I remember all these times I'm looking like, why even try? Why even try?
Oh, no.
So I remember one time I read my lines, and then I was studying them at home, and then I got to the audition, and then outside the audition, you can hear other people deliver lines, and you be like, huh, that's how you're supposed to be.
That throws me off. I do not like being able to hear
you like,
how other people are auditioning.
How he did it, I kind of get it now. That actually
that hits. That's good.
that works much better than how I would have read it. You know what? Let me change it to that. But I was like, damn it! If I do it now, that would sound like a cheap replica of this guy. So I remember going in there, and I got ADHD.
Yeah.
So I go in there. I'm seeing way too much stuff. I'm seeing way too much busy.
Yeah.
I'm seeing like somebody opening up like a fruit roll up. I'm seeing somebody opening up like changing the tape in the camera. Somebody's like writing stuff down, looking at my headshots. I was like, state your name and where you from? I was like, Twillz Lack, Dayton, Ohio. And I'm ready to get down. And she was like, all right, ready? And he's like, hold on. He's like, I think we ran out of tape. And then he's like, really? It's like, it was actually the little tape that came in at the time. Hold on, I'm sorry. And I'm sitting in there like, so let's talk about your resume. And they was kind of wasting time. And I'm sitting in there.
Is this the resume that had all the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for those who don't know, Twillz Lack lied his ass off on the resume. What you don't want to do. This is a Hollywood fact right here. Okay, this is a Hollywood fact. If you have a resume and you haven't done anything, make up stuff. Make up fake. Make sure it's fake. Don't be accurate. Don't be accurate credits, right? Because you don't want to flip over the headshot and you see nothing. Like, I'm fresh. I have done nothing. You better make up a whole list.
It should never be nothing, though. Let me just interject that.
That's what I said.
But I'm saying also, like, if you at the point, like, you did some local community, like, you might have done a church play, call it local community theater. Like, get creative. You did some stuff.
Not at this time. So I had made up a bunch of stuff, but the problem was, it was something that I had on there that the director was like, "Oh, I'm the creator of this show." What season you did? It was like I was like in my head CSI, like it was like CBS CSI or whatever it was. Oh, you worked on CSI? I was like, yeah. Well,
yo, that's
right. He's like, oh, really? Yeah. I think I did the second season. Oh, I'm the showrunner of the show. And I was just like, yep. And then he was like, what episode? I was like, it's the one.
I am having embarrassment for you currently. Like, this is.
Because now and the problem is, I never saw the show. Because in my head, I was like, in my head, I was like, everyone has done CSI. everyone has done NCIS. You know what I'm saying? They have like
What role
1,000
did
shows.
you put on there? You just put the show. You didn't put a
No,
role?
I just said like Johnny Nichols.
Oh, it would have been like background.
No, well, I had a name on there.
Dang it.
I had like Johnny Nichols as my credit. He's like, oh, what episode? I was like, it was the episode where, and the thing is, had I known, I should have did like Martin or something.
Yeah.
A show that I've already done. But that's also a big show.
Yeah.
Because like all these like cop shows blend in for me.
I'm so embarrassed.
So
I can't do this. I cannot.
So no, I'm sorry. All right, I'm fresh in Hollywood. I lie a lot. Okay, listen. So he was like, "Oh, what episode?" I was like, "So now I don't know if it's LL Cool J or Ice-T."
I gotta go. I can't do this.
So I was like, it was damn, because I've done a lot. So by the grace of God, they said, "Okay, we're ready." So I had nothing to deliver. He said, "Okay, cool. We'll talk about it afterwards." I'm like, "Okay." So now I'm thinking, what's on my resume? Is it CSI or NCIS? Which one is it? Now the lines I had memorized is shattered.
Jeez, Dion,
It is shattered.
Dion.
I have nothing. I'm like, "Oh, y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this line?" And now I'm like so much thoughts. I'm like, give them what you've been practicing at home. No, give them what you heard, how he delivered.
I already know you. This tracks.
I'm sweaty already. I'm sweating right now, reliving this story. I'm here. So I was like, all right. So I made it seem like, okay, I'm ready. And balled it up. Living like, "Hey man, what's that? But like this now, doing like this, like breaking character and looking at them, see if they like it. Cause I can give y'all the other guy if y'all want to. You know what I'm saying?
It was too much happening in your brain
man,
at
too
this
much,
time.
too much. And I was like, "Yeah, what's done?" Oh, they ain't liking it. They ain't like, so I'm gonna give him the other guy. So now all of a sudden I just changed characters.
Oh my
midway
God, no
through.
transition.
It was the worst. And afterwards, she's like, "Oh yeah, so yeah, man, great. Yeah, so obviously it's a shitload of, I don't know, say NCIS shows that you worked on. I worked on. I don't know. Yeah, I would love to. You know, if I've hired you before, I would love to hire you again, man. Is your your availability for this? He's doing a little Hollywood. Your availability done for April 24? Yeah, absolutely. So, all right, man. All right. Well, so obviously I liked you for a reason, and let's just see if I can get you on this show.
Never heard from him.
Never heard from me again.
Oh my God, it's so embarrassing.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, what are they saying? Dion be lying, busted. You right, Moyo. Oh my gosh. So yeah, you. No, I'm not gonna say get better at lying, but you know.
I get better at lying?
I said I'm not gonna tell you to get better at lying because you know how I feel about that. But
what's what they talking about? Big Sis Chris said I auditioned for a music video with Forrest Whitaker. What?
Forrest Whitaker used to direct music videos, and he was like music supervisor for like Waiting to Excel. He got random credits.
Let's talk about your music video. Have you done a music video in Los Angeles?
Mm-mm.
Not at all.
I've never been on a music video.
Yeah, have you done any extra work? Well, if y'all want to see Dion Lack, I've done several.
I lied. I've been an extra. In Triple X.
You was in Triple X.
I worked in casting in DC, and so we did the casting on like the Capitol Hill types. So I did that.
Have you seen yourself?
I don't even know if I watched that movie.
You don't know if you watched it?
I don't think I watched it.
The first one or the second one? The one with Vin Diesel or Ice Cube?
I think it's Vin Diesel.
Okay. You ain't going back and watch it?
No. Am I missing anything?
I mean, it's a great movie.
Is it?
It's a great movie. Yeah, if you want to find young Dion Lack doing some extra work, The one I was super proud of. 2 of them. Eric Sermon.
That's like music?
Huh?
What song
No.
is this? Okay.
Eric Sermon and Redman. It's called React.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever she said, then I'm that.
Yeah.
If this shit dumped, then y'all didn't react. I had to like, yeah, moment. The camera.
I've never seen you.
Camera moved in my face.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
I was proud of that. I was like,
I bet you were.
they got you, boy.
Dope.
Yep, like year 2 or 3, and then I'm in Marcus Houston. No, hold on, Marcus Houston. Is it that something girl? Is it that girl? That girl. That how I go?
I forget. I just know it's called That Girl.
That girl. I'm in that song. I'm in that video, and it's like a wide shot of him zooming out, and I was like, camera went up, and then I was the extra king.
I see.
And then I'm in Girlfriends. I remember your sister found it.
I think so. Yeah.
She found it. It was an episode where they were at a movie premiere, and I was coupled with somebody in the background. I was on the red carpet.
Yeah, I remember it. Not yet, because she went back and watched.
And she found it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We should find it today.
You know what I was in?
What you in?
Waffles and Mochi. You know who I was in the scene with?
My daughter. And
yeah. Flotus. First lady forever.
You didn't
Michelle
get paid
Obama.
for that though.
It's because I worked there.
You just more free work.
It was free, but I mean I was already paid. So, but it was Michelle Obama.
Yeah.
And that was probably the greatest extra work. My first extra job I did was in high school. It was a made-for-TV movie called Shake, Rattle, and Roll.
This don't count. This don't count because no one cares.
Shake, Rattle, and Roll.
You're talking about things that nobody cares
It was fun because I was what was fun about it, one, I was 15. And it was a period piece, so you had to, like, do your hair, get your hair done just like they did. I think it was, like, in the 50s. And, like, the clothing and the wardrobe. So it was, like, a fun little... My hair was big in that. But I actually made it in the film. I saw myself.
I want to do a period piece about a period.
I knew exactly what was coming.
Piece. It's about a woman in the 20s having her first period. How about a woman in her 20s? Hold on. A woman in the 20s, right? 1920s. This is going to be a period piece. A woman in the 1920s saying bye to her period. So it's a period piece. So she's going through menopause. So it's a period piece. Right? As an A, peace. We done with you, baby. And it's just going to be her doing that for 2 hours.
I tried so hard not to laugh at you. I tried so hard. And then here you come with that mess. Can't stand you.
Lastly, I am also in, Undomesticated John.
Undomesticated John, what?
I thought she said, I'm going to look up the episode. I am a theater actor, learned quickly how different things are on screen.
Yeah.
Projecting.
Not needed.
Yeah. I sucked. Won't put that on my IMDb. Yep.
Yeah, it's a very different skill set. I think I did theater and I did them both at the same time. Mm-hmm. But I learned, like, I love the liveness of theater, but I learned that, like, my projection is made for camera. And my expressions are made for camera, because theater, especially like musical theater, like, you have to be so big and expressive.
Yep. That's why I think Angela Bassett was so hard to be translated into film. She's a theater actress. So when you see her do like so much big faces like that because she's enunciating so much, and I was like, I remember her earlier seasons of like, you could tell that she's a theater actress.
Yeah.
And then I think the sound guy was like, hey, we can hear everything, so just kind of turn it down.
Turn it down. Thank you, baby.
Lastly, my extra work that I'm very proud
Dion
of.
got a resume.
I did a Ja Rule and Ashanti music video. It wasn't the it wasn't Always There When You Call. It was the other one. It was
I can't remember.
They were at a carnival.
Oh, and they put down the cigarette. I remember that.
Yeah, she's a bad boy. I'm a good girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You were at the carnival?
I was at the carnival. I was behind Ja Rule and Ashanti. Like, I was like, we getting paid to ride on rides.
Dion was having the time of his life.
Hold on, this is a music video? I didn't know there was cameras here. Yeah, at the time I like, and I did Bump 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 remix with Amarion B2K. When Ron Isley shows up, hey, you stay away from my daughter, you hear me? I was in the parking lot like, I was at the valet like,
Like, but you being that close to Ron Isley.
This was before I fell in love with Ron Isley. This was before R. Kelly got attached to him.
I thought you were genuine.
No, I'm a new Ron Isley artist.
Got it.
So when he hit Contagious, I said, it's a rap. And then when R. Kelly did Body Kiss,
I don't know that one.
It's the whole album of Ron Isley, Body Kiss. By far, Ron Isley's best album. I'm going to say that. What kind of wine y'all sipping on? Tell them what
we got on. Some
no
Cabernet.
Sponsors. No sponsors here.
We got a Cabernet Sauvignon. It's very good.
Says no one.
You don't like it?
I'm just drinking because I want to be cool.
It's nice and smooth. I like cabs. It's one of my favorites.
Why on cartoons, when they drunk, they hiccup? I'm like, nobody knows how dry I am. Hiccup. And little bubbles come up.
Oh, the scene that get on my nerves was like Dumbo. You remember Dumbo? Did you ever watch Dumbo? Dumbo got drunk with I forget the whole scene, but I just remember he was like hiccuping and there was bubbles, and I was like, what is Dumbo going through right now in life?
Oh, he was drunk?
Yeah.
You know, cartoons were very violent. Mm-hmm. We laughed. We seen Elmer Fudd shoot Daffy Duck in the face, and that was comedy.
I knew people who couldn't watch it.
Really?
It's too violent.
It is too violent. It's very violent.
Yeah.
I mean, if also, guns aside, we seen Wile E. Coyote getting
drop the anvils on
himself, boulders.
Yeah,
we've seen him getting hit by a train.
Yeah, yeah, it's
very violent.
Extremely violent. Like you don't think about but now I'm gonna sound like my mom, Lord Jesus. But like you get so desensitized to certain things after a while, because it's either made to look like comedy or it's not real. That's just TV. And then so like even at the point we are with like video games that has all the gun violence, and now you feel like you're actually being able to shoot people. Then it's like how more and more violent are we actually getting? Now it feels like I can kill people to the point you have like this guy who pretty much invented the VR that he has the prototype, but like so that if you die in a video game, you actually die in real life. This guy was fired from, was it Meta or one of the companies, but he wanted to create a headset or create a game in a headset that if you died in this video game, it would stimulate overstimulate your brain so much that you actually die in real life. So he got fired, but apparently there's this prototype that's out there that has that.
Is that Cayman Jack? When she said type, I don't know what that means.
I don't know. Let me find it.
Okay. I'm drinking cans of margarita. You drinking? They got cans of margarita?
Yeah. Where you been? They good too. Throw those on ice.
I have a good old time watching violence. Anderson Zed is a sneaky, silly soul. He sold the VR system. The concept has been created. What's crazy is this is terrifying to hear. I'm gonna tell y'all this. This is terrifying. Your heart don't stop beating. That's it. I know it's supposed to keep beating, but just know that this is an engine.
Yeah.
And if it stops, your life stops.
Yeah.
So just think about like imagine having your car just running and you keep filling up with gas, but it's like, man, this mug is running for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah.
You start to feel sorry for the car, right?
Turn it off.
Like turn the car off. Like it's not moving though. You just have it just running, just like your car been running for 7 years, man. I'm giving it gas. So
Yeah.
And it's like that's terrifying.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for the car. Our hearts are just this.
Doing its job, pumping along.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is terror.
The founder of the VR firm Oculus claims he has designed a new headset that can kill you in real life if you die in a game. Palmer Luckey said the device was inspired by Sword Art Online, the Japanese novel turned anime, which players are trapped in an online role-playing game where death in the game means death in the real world because the killer nerve gear headset they wear.
Why?
Yeah.
You're losing your clients, literally.
Yeah. When the game over blows you up your head, pretty much. So he left Oculus in 2017, founded a new, and working on a real life version of Nerve Gear that was halfway there. And when the appropriate game over screen is displayed, the charges fire, instantly destroying the brain of the user.
But why do you have to kill the person in real life? Why did you do your job extremely well? Like let turn it down. Like hey, I did it. He got shot in the game and I killed him.
Yeah.
How many people died in real life and it was like, all right, let's not do that.
To go on, he cautioned that the new system isn't perfect. There are a huge variety of failures that could occur and kill the user at the wrong time, he wrote. That's why I have not worked up the balls to actually use it myself.
So he did.
He hasn't used it. He refused because he said it still can misfire and kill you early.
Okay. He seen the bullet coming. He said, yeah, Anderson said, I have allergies. Taking Benadryl. Y'all, do I sound that bad?
I told you sound sick. That's why I keep asking you.
Golly. I just got stuffy nose. All right? And Moyo calling me Sweepy.
Aww.
Why am I Sweepy?
He's sweepy.
Because I yawned? Or because I was talking about the heart?
Okay, probably because you yawned. Yeah. You
So,
have been talking about needing rest, though. I think sometimes you got to listen to your body.
Listen to your heart. I do want to say this. Only reason why we're doing this podcast is because Twillz has her face beat. So she wanted to utilize this.
Also, I missed our friends.
No, you said, hey, I want to use this face beat.
Do light skin eyes? I can't.
Eyes?
I can't do it because it looked like my eyes closed with the lashes.
Can you cross your eyes? Mm-hmm. Do it. And look at them. Open your eyes. No, your eye got cockeyed. That's wild.
How? I did this.
No, it went the other way. Yo, your eye over there. I'm joking.
No, you are.
Your eye didn't do nothing. You didn't get cross-eyed at all. Twillz is cute.
Look.
You're not cross-eyed. Stop.
Let
You're
me
not
see
doing
it.
it.
Let me see you do it.
No, I know how to do it. You're
Let me
not
see you
doing
do it.
What your lips doing? Why your lips doing that? You don't have to do the lips. Stop. Just cross your eyes. She drunk. Looking good. Hair looks amazing, but don't you always... Ooh, child.
Thanks, y'all. Keep popping me up. Hey.
Little feet. Her feet is kicking over here. She having a good time.
I do this when I'm eating, too.
Her toes doing this. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Can men wear makeup?
Yeah.
But not like to the point of like, oh, your face look beat.
I mean, there's some guys that do it.
But not like women. Is there men makeup?
No, it's just regular makeup.
Why is it regular makeup? Why can't men wear makeup?
You can wear foundation?
No, I'm talking like, why can't we make this a thing?
You can.
But not
I'm not
like,
being argumentative here.
But as in the style of, this is our makeup. Like, instead of this being dark, we have like our mouths dark. Like
Men do
would
this.
Be like, change the whole. Like, what if I put my lipstick up here around my eyes? Like
I mean, you want it to look
we
good.
have ownership on makeup. We're gonna have to capitalize it. Like, oh, this is man makeup. And when women start doing it, it's like, yo, what you got the man makeup on for?
Why do you want to wear man makeup?
Because I want people to look at me and be like, hey, you look nice with the makeup. Only thing men can do is to do beard, shape up, line up.
You literally can wear foundation to smooth out your skin and protect it from pollutants. You can literally do that. Then, if you wanted to fill in, like you fill in your brows, if you wanted to fill in your beard, do that. That's on you. That's your prerogative. That y'all do Beijing anyway.
But oh boy, that's the men. That's
the men's makeup.
That's the men's makeup. But do women? Would y'all actually appreciate a man with makeup?
Nah, because I'd be mad when I get a hug and the beard start putting like little stain on my shirt.
Yeah.
Or I get a little foundation on my shirt that's not my shade. I'd be like, that's not even
How you
me.
think we feel?
I know, but I just said I didn't want it. It's so bad, like when you give somebody a hug and all your foundation end up.
Oh boy!
Like,
I remember one time. Whoo! This is why I always wear black at funerals. You hug several people, several women specifically, and your shoulder is like a bag of Skittles melted on you. All types of flavors on your shoulder, sweat.
That's what be trying to give
tears.
guys hugs like this sometimes when I know I have makeup on, especially if I didn't put on like setting spray afterwards and stuff.
Especially if I'm being a tall man.
Yeah.
My entire right side it looks like I have a brand.
They have non-transferable makeup, but that must be hard to take off.
Hey man, that's your fault. Yeah. I'm a Beijing my eyebrows. I would love to see Moyo in a full facial.
Full facial.
That's what it's called, right? What do you call full face?
Makeup?
Yeah.
What's the word?
So why are you clowning me if you don't know the word yourself?
No, because you say full facial, I'm thinking like spa treatment, mud mask.
Oh. A full face.
Yeah, there you go.
And Big Sis Chris. Big Sis Chris wear glasses all the time.
I love my glasses.
Undomesticated Joan. I have no idea what she looked like. Is a woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
How you know?
We discussed this before.
Okay, we discussed. I have no idea what she looked like.
You don't wear makeup like that.
Yeah,
I wear makeup, obviously, but throughout the week, I'm not a person that has to have makeup.
Right.
I will go to work.
You know what would be
face.
dope? A dope idea.
What?
Having a group of women that I love, or just being nice, and hire a bunch of makeup artists, and then have their face beat up, and then had like a photo shoot.
Face beat.
I was really talking about striking.
Oh, okay.
Don't get that confused. I was not giving.
Well, I don't want to be in that number of women that you really like. Then not like that, no sir. Don't like me that much.
I would love to hire a bunch of makeup artists and do their faces up, like women who don't do it.
Oh, I thought I was getting a free makeup.
I mean, you do it. It's like a bunch of women that's like, yeah, I don't wear makeup that often. It's like,
it's really fun getting I love when Kim comes in.
Yeah.
And just like it's
I know you
a couple
do.
hours. Yeah.
I've seen you light up. Like I would love to. I love when my daughter gets it done as well, because she definitely transforms. And my youngest haven't gotten it yet.
Yeah, she got a couple more years.
Yeah. But
I said that like I'm her mama. She got a couple more years. She can't be doing that yet.
I don't know what's gonna happen with her. I am terrified.
A fool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm terrified to get Brookie.
I'd like to see it.
Yeah. And because she has darker skin too, so I think it came off.
So.
What?
You said she has darker skin too. So
I can't see it on her, as in she's your complexion. I get it.
I was like,
but like I can't, like, I don't see your makeup. I know your face is smooth.
Yeah.
Only I will see is your shadows.
Why won't you see it on?
Okay.
No, I'm really trying to understand. I'm not picking on you.
You're picking on me.
No, I'm not. Like, I don't understand the difference.
Like,
you feel like you see it on Kaylee?
I can see her, like, her cheeks, like, red.
Oh, like the blush and stuff.
Yeah.
And it also depends what you get done. I don't do a lot of like the specific, you would probably see blush quicker on her.
So that's my template of my children. Of when I see Kaylee do it, I see the red and the really defined red
show the
lips.
Contour.
That's called contour?
I got contour going on cheeks. And then I mean, of course, because you can see color. You see the... It also depends on the style, too.
You have moles in your face, right? Do you tell her to cover those up? Or you tell them, like, do it and then scrape off the moles?
I just be like, do my makeup. I don't ever try to hide it. I feel like sometimes my makeup, depending on the makeup, especially like full coverage.
Your makeup is covering up your moles.
Full coverage will cover it up a lot. If I do just like the skin tint or a BB cream, it still show.
I would be like, yo, make my moles show. Get a Q-tip and scrape off the makeup.
It's not that deep.
You know what I appreciate about Coco Jones?
What?
She has a scar on her face and she don't cover that up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she has a scar on her cheek that she keeps. Let's see what we're talking about. You've seen it though. Look at little pictures closely on the left. Oh, your picture. With your Detroit haircut. It's fun, special occasions. People have the miscommunication that dark skin can't do makeup. I'm literally looking at
misconception.
What did I say?
Miscommunication.
I said miscommunication?
Yes, you did.
I said it, but I know exactly what I said, though.
Making sure you know.
Misconception.
The blush is right here.
I see your cheekbone. Yeah, I'm sorry if y'all thought I was talking about a misconception. I know that Twilla is dark skinned and she wears makeup, and I've been bragging about it this entire podcast. Did Dion just say scrap of the mole? Scrape off the moles. I did. Like, get a Q-tip and just like clean them off and let the mugs show some love. Get your light. Okay, Twillz.
This is a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. Because the light there, you better post that. Watch it, y'all. Pressure her to post. Twilla haven't posted in 6-7 months.
Dion will also be like, I hate selfies because you look cross-eyed, cockeyed in your selfies.
I'm not taking that back. I said that.
Yes, and then you'd be like, why don't you post them?
No, I'm not saying. So this is a good question, y'all. This is a good question. I asked Twilla, do she think she looks better in her selfies, because it's reverse, or your mirror? Do you think your mirror you looks better, or do you look better? A lot of times you look at yourself, you only see yourself in the mirror, right? So when you look at yourself in the mirror, you get used to that look. But when someone's filming you, obviously it's something that you don't see, but it's their perspective of how you look. So what do you think is more attractive? The selfie you, the mirror you, or the visual of how other people see you?
Smile. Don't smile like that.
That's how I smell, man.
Don't do that. That's a bad smile.
I can't tell. Just because light-skinned in my older years, I can't tell Twillz to post because I don't even post often. I'd sound like a hypocrite. It's the lighting.
It's the lighting for me. It was perfect, y'all. I'm not that vain. I just saw the good lighting.
You know what's funny though? It's the lighting for me. Mm-hmm. This is the response of somebody saying, "I like her shirt." No. It's the pants for me. That's the response of somebody already giving a compliment.
Yeah.
I was like, where does the origin of this come from? Like, well, I really like her hair. No. It's the belt for me.
I love that you thought about that.
And it's like it's giving. I think about that. It was like
it's like art museum when you say that though, but it's kind of like
what?
It's giving woman in her 40s who just found peace and ain't dealing with no man's crap for me.
Yeah.
Or it's giving the whole.
It's giving
peace. It's giving serenity. It's giving sis.
Like, cause that is the response of. Okay, how does this look? What is it doing for you?
It's giving.
Yeah, so all these answers are responses of somebody already asking.
It's giving entrepreneurial, business owner.
Keep going.
Brand awareness. It's giving, highly enlightened black man.
Is he giving tithes and offering? Huh? What if the pastor said that? Y'all keep talking about it's giving. Y'all ain't giving no tithes and offering today. Huh? I just checked the collection plate. Y'all talking about it's giving, soul sanctified, salvation, resurrection, Easter Sunday, but y'all ain't giving no tithes and offering. Huh? It's giving, Jesus is my heart, Jesus is my soul. It's giving, I look good today. It's giving, you ain't giving no tithes and offering. Huh? Oh, you leaving? You leaving? This your first day here?
If you broke, say so. Just say that.
You walking out.
Oh my God, that would be the littest service ever. Like,
cause I can see him in the pulpit getting the word that, hey pastor, we got $27 in the collection plate.
But we got 300 people here.
Is that $27? Oh, cut the music off.
Not cut the music.
Cut the music off. Turn it all the way off.
Big sis Chris said, I'm leaving.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Yeah.
You got to do that.
What?
That's a sketch.
That's a sketch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bop.
You seen it here first. Anything else?
No, man, I feel good. I'm drunk.
I saw you finish your wine. I was like,
I finished my wine.
Let me finish mine.
Yeah. Do you remember anything from that tutorial of where alcohol came from? So you can give the people a little something?
Well, alcohol came
Remember the video we watched about scotch, whiskey, wine,
I wasn't
beer?
watching that.
You wasn't watching it, man? I'm a huge person of origins and etymologies, and I want to start to create content where you're learning but also being informed, but also getting comedy. Learning and informed, the same thing. What does that do when people do that?
You get to study the fall. You get to see and you're also mixing around. What's that word? I can't think of the word.
You ain't mixing nothing. It's already mixed up.
It's already mixed, but it's I can't think of the term for it. Of course, I'm gonna think of it when we go off air. But then also, like, you get the judge, like when you do like this, and you see how it falls, like it's a clean little situation. The residue at least behind.
Yeah.
And then you mix up whatever, and then you get the smell.
So what year is this made?
2019.
2019. So there's alcohol wine being made now that we possibly are going to drink in 2027, right?
Or 2037. Or the end of 2023, depending. Yeah.
But you actually can taste the difference. Like, ooh, this is 1982. Woo! Yeah? What's the oldest wine you ever had?
Oldest wine I've ever had?
Yeah. Like, how many years ago? How old was it?
I don't think I've done anything that was older than like 10.
10 years? You guys can taste the difference?
Sometimes. Well, I feel like you can't. You have, for me, because I'm not a sommelier or that close to anything at all, but I feel like you can tell if you have the same grape, like a similar grape from the same vineyard, you can tell in different years. That's when you can start to tell. So, like, if I had like this bottle of wine and then I had a 2014 type, I'd be able to tell the difference in some notes.
You can't mix new wine with
And old wine skins.
Come on, man. I'm just trying to
spit some
give you
Bible.
some scripture, yo. But you ain't ready for that because you on a different level.
You ready to go to Temecula?
What's happening?
Wine tasting? Yes, I am in.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, Temecula.
I went to Temecula one year for my birthday. It was great.
Yeah, with the balloon, right?
The hot air balloons.
Yeah, I didn't get invited.
No, it was a girls' weekend.
I got breasts.
Sure. I do want to go to Napa Valley. Robert Glasper and them are doing a concert.
You said Nappy Valley?
Napa. It's like the black jazz film. I think I'm at the age. Like, I'll be like, oh, that looks cool. It's, I know we finna go, but it caught my attention.
Littlemore, not too far from Temecula. What's that at? Napa is amazing.
I still haven't been. That's crazy.
I almost went to Napa last week. Y'all just be lying.
The Blue Note Jazz Festival is in Napa, July 28th through the 30th. Mary J. Blige, Nas, Chance the Rapper, Ari Lennox, Corday. Let's see. Parliament Funkadelic, George Clinton, Rakim, Jazzy Jeff, Talib Kweli, PJ Morton, Shmino. Like, this is a group of people I want to see. Big Frida, Diggable Planets, they still around.
Diggable Planets?
Yeah.
All three of them?
I guess so.
Well, I'm not even cool like that.
Rhapsody. Yeah. Bobby McFerrin.
That's such a wide range of artists.
And so, Kenneth Whalum. That's not Keith Whalum. Kenneth Whalum must be his son.
Big Sissy, a group trip.
I'm there. Ninth Wonder, DJ Trauma. These are the after parties. The Saturday after party is with DJ Jazzy Jeff. I would love to go to that.
Moyo says she's coming back to California. When is it, Twillz?
It is July 28th through the 30th in Napa.
Everybody get drunk.
Robert Glasper will be there. De La Soul, Bilal, Layla Hathaway, and surprise guest hosted by Dave Chappelle.
That sounds like a lot of fun. This is Napa Valley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to go?
Let's do it.
I'm there.
We driving.
Yeah, I'll go.
How far is it?
I don't know, like 10 plus hours.
Let's do it. Gas up the pacer. Let's do it.
Don't play with me. You know about tickets.
I'll do it.
Okay. It's like, don't play with me.
Robert Glasper and Layla Hathaway is my favorite artist. What?
You I feel like you were probably sold after Dave Chappelle though. Hosted by Dave Chappelle.
No, I was sold by Corday.
Corday?
And Mary J. Blige.
Oh, okay.
I'm going down.
Or up.
To Napa Valley.
I'm going to Essence earlier that month. That'll be a
You going to Essence? Oh, you about to get drunk.
Nah, I'm going with my mama and my auntie.
You gonna get drunk?
With my mama and my auntie?
You not getting drunk?
Nah.
With the mama and the auntie?
My mama,
Your mama
my
and auntie don't
and my
drink?
cousin. I mean, they'll order some drinks.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna get litty. You know what I'm saying?
Is that gonna be fun?
Yeah, I'm gonna have fun.
You sure?
Yeah, my cousin is going as well. My cousin Chris will be there. I'm gonna have fun with them.
No, you're not.
You don't think I'm gonna have fun with them?
In that atmosphere?
In essence, it's gonna be Lauryn Hill.
Nigga, I ain't talking about the artist, the atmosphere. That's like a conservative Freaknik.
It's a women's convention at large.
And you're gonna get a large crowd of men. Hey, sweetheart, how you doing?
Hey, boo, how you doing?
And they're like,
what you saying?
Twilla,
Y'all
calm
want me to
down.
be married, don't you?
Twilla.
Calm down. You want me to? You keep asking about grandbabies, don't you?
Twilla, put your shirt down. This is
Mama,
not,
calm down.
This is not
Mama,
Mardi Gras.
calm down. You told me I don't flirt enough. My mama told me this, y'all. This is real. This is coming from a real place. My mama said, I failed my daughters. I did not teach y'all how to flirt properly.
Boy. I would love, this sounds really bad. I would love to see, this sounds really bad, the game my dad did to my mom. I would love to hear what he said. It's like, hey. Like I had, was just like I had a little camera right there.
What actually went down?
Yeah. You like that new candy? That's like candy. Hey, you like that?
Hilarious.
What song came out when you was born? I gotta see, because obviously I gotta give myself a year prior to that.
The 1981 John.
Yeah, give me a fire song that came out in 1981. I'll make this into a joke. Zooper here.
Let's see.
The biggest song in 1981. What was that?
Stop Dragging My Heart Around. Endless Love.
How it go?
You don't know Endless Love?
Stop dragging my heart around. Endless love.
I should do R&B songs. Stand
Yeah.
and Deliver. Let's Groove, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
You saying songs I never heard of.
Lady by the Commodores. You never heard of that?
Treat it like a lady. No, that's Temptations.
Look at this video.
This is the Commodores?
Yeah. You Bring Me Up. Let's skip to some. Because you know. songs
Dion
back then.
don't know songs. You damn right though.
Okay. This is
Never
where
heard-
they met to.
I
This
never
is
heard
the
that song
song.
before. I never heard that song. I need to find me a hit 1981 song that came out. Biggest song
Jesse's
of 1981.
Jesse's Girl. Yeah. No? You don't think they were
A
getting down?
black song? That's a white song.
Oh, you want a black song?
Yeah, I want to see what they dance to in the club.
You don't think they were getting down?
They probably doing that. Won't you take me to Funky Town? Won't you take me to Funky Town?
I had some Evelyn. Hold on.
Disco.
Evelyn Champagne had some songs. Oh yeah, they were
Hey,
giving.
when did that song come out? Funky Town. I wish that's the song.
The number one R&B song that year was "Endless Love" by Diana Ross and Lionel.
Endless love.
And then "Physical"
what
by
we are.
Olivia Newton-John. Let's get physical, physical. And "Let's Groove" by Earth, Wind, and Fire, and "Being with You" by Smokey Robinson. Those were the top 4 R&B songs.
Let's get physical, physical. Hey.
"Burn Rubber on Me" by the Gap Band. I don't know.
Burn Rubber.
"Get Down on It," Cool in the Game. Get down on it.
Yeah. Talk about the Gap Band.
When She Was My Girl. When She Was My Girl. You know this
You
song.
just made that up?
No, that was by the Four Tops.
Ooh.
Bless you.
You ever sneeze and your fat itch?
Ew.
Woo! all this right here just
Never
lit
Too
up.
Much by Luther Vandross.
Never too much, never too much.
Oh, your parents was getting it in at the club.
Nigga, you 81 too.
My parents met me at the club. They met in school.
81 too.
I'm just saying they met in school. They were studying.
You were born.
They were studying, but they didn't meet till 82.
They didn't meet.
No, I probably lied. I think they met in 79. She's a bad mama jamma.
Oh, we eating. 81 was a bop.
Super Freak Part 1.
Part 1, he got second.
I didn't know.
Hey, we bopping. 81 is a vibe.
Yeah, this is a great year. Of
You are
music.
shining light, my love. Fantasy. What is that? You are shining light, my love. Fantasy.
Stepping Out by Kool and the Gang. Shalimar Make That Move. Yo, this is some really good music that was coming out.
I'm about to start playing 81 just to get in the mindset of my parents.
That's a little creepy though. Just
Creepy?
for that.
Just for that. 81 is a bop. It will every year go have some bops. Well,
Sweat Till You Get Wet.
whoa.
That's the song.
Whoa.
Inside You, Part 1 by the Isley Brothers.
Oh, my love. All right, y'all.
Yeah. Now I'm just going through.
Yeah.
I'm just scrolling at this point.
Is these people right here? We still here. These people still here recording?
Yeah, we can stop. For those of you who are watching this recording, please remember to like and subscribe so you can get that notification. Hit that notification button so you can join us on our live and you can continue to talk to us, hop in on conversations, have fun with us. But until next time.
Toodaloo. Thank you guys for watching. I'm drunk.